If you've been on social media at all over the past, I would say, week, 2 weeks, you've probably seen something about Clubhouse. If you have seen anything regarding Clubhouse online, drop a comment down below. But what I wanted to do was just kind of dig into Clubhouse a little bit and kind of talk about it and give you guys kind of a peek as to what it is. Basically, Clubhouse is an audio-only app that has rooms. So if you think of the rooms as like a networking event or a seminar or a mastermind on steroids. So someone starts a room and it's just a Clubhouse room, and then other people can join in on it. So I was in one this morning that was called the Millionaire Breakfast Club with Champions. And at a certain point, Grant Cardone and Glenn Sanford were just shooting the shit and having a conversation. Mike and Chi said they got a Google News alert about it. I would, Mike and Chi, highly recommend you guys hop on there. There are a ton of entrepreneurs and marketers on there. So it's an invite-only based app. And if you have Clubhouse, basically you have to have an invite for it. The way I got on is I basically downloaded it. And then once I downloaded it and reserved my username, someone that was already in the app in my personal contacts ended up allowing me in. So that's the easiest way, because basically no one really knows exactly how you get invites. You get one when you first sign up, but after that, no one's really sure. Most people think that it's with or through engagement. So the more that you engage with other people on the app, the more invites they give you so that you can bring more people in. So I'm going to hop in and show you guys a little bit about it. One thing that I will do as well is I can't post a comment. Let me see if I can hop over on Facebook and post a comment so that you have it. If you wanted to download it, you can download it. So let me see if I can paste it in the comments. So yeah, I just pasted it in the comments. It's in the App Store right now. The icon is a little, what is it? It is a little like person with like a guitar, it looks like. You can't really see my screen, but it's a person with a guitar. So it is, Clayton, it is also only for Apple. I always forget that there are people out there using Androids. Clayton, I don't know if you are one of those people using an Android phone, but I always forget that, Apple Watch, Apple phone, yes, it is only Apple for the moment. So again, there's different rooms. One thing that I did want to bring up as well is I am going to be hosting rooms over the next month. And my goal is, once I get this going on my phone, is to stream them on YouTube as well. So I'm going to be hosting different topics. So if you're in business or if you're in real estate, I would love to know things that you would love to gain more knowledge on, more information and things like that. So my plan is, right now I'm hosting with Nicole Lopez. We're going to do a Clubhouse room. I don't even know what to call it. We're going to host a room on teams and building a team and things to do and not do, mistakes to avoid, things like that. And then the next week I have one plan with Stephen Kim out of Toronto, and we are going to be doing a stream, a Clubhouse room on Instagram. Clayton, Apple, barf. Sorry, man. Sorry. So let me see. I'm going to hop into a room. And basically, if you can't really see my phone, so this is not the best thing to try to show you, but basically I just hopped into a room and I'm going to increase the volume and see if you are listening, tell me if you can hear this.
So if you have kids and you're driving to school in the morning and they do something goofy or they're singing, like, just let people see that, like, real quick. And then maybe you're barbecuing dinner and you show what you're doing and why, and maybe a special trick about, like, here's the special way to cook it or smoke it or something. Share those tips. And even though it has nothing to do with what you do for a living, it has nothing to do with being a florist or a real estate agent or a dentist or whatever, it lets people make a personal connection with you. That's the magic of social media. And with this content, like what to post, this question that everyone's like, hey, just tell me what to post. Cool, like, we can give you some ideas, but ultimately the concept that you need to make your own is just let people see who you are and what your life is like and make a connection with you. Now, the part of that you need to be okay with is when you let people see who you are, some people won't like you. That's okay, because some people will. Do you have friends now? Yes. So more people who see you, some people will like you, some won't. You can probably tell by my personality, I probably repel people a lot, but I attract some too. Those that are right for me, those that for whatever reason, I resonate with them, the way I see things.
So right now I'm in a room, it's social media marketing hosted by Zachary Faust out of Delaware. He's a real estate agent, but basically 5X your 2021 business via TikTok, Facebook, and Instagram. His, what he always says is that you should focus on 3 major social media sites and really go deep on those. Right now, the guy that's talking is Dustin, who's massive agent podcast for realtors online. So you can pop in and out of rooms. You can raise your hand. So basically how it works is there's a stage and there's people on the stage. And when, you know, they're all speakers. And then if you have something to add or something to say, you'll raise your hand and be invited into the room. And basically once you're up on stage, you can unmute and you can speak, you can ask a question, you can add value, you can try to bring something to the table. And these rooms, I've seen some that have gone all day long, some that have been going for days on end. So it's definitely interesting the way that you have your notifications set up, because I had mine set up where it's like it pings me anytime someone that I follow is live or is speaking or is there. And I was getting notifications from a lot of my California friends. It's like, I'm trying to go to bed. It's like, you know, and for those of you that know me, I go to bed early, but I'm trying to go to bed. And, you know, they're all still very lively in Clubhouse. So yeah, I'll turn this back up. Again, I'm going to be doing streams on Clubhouse, and I will also be pushing them out to Facebook and on to YouTube as well. So if you are in business or if you're in real estate, I would love to know things that you think you could do better or things that you would like more information on to add value to your business. So drop them in the comments below. It would be very much appreciated. Let me turn this back up.
Document your process of growing this florist. Oh my gosh, game changer.
Hey guys,
It helps.
Ross here. Sorry, just want to introduce myself. I'm out of California.
Hold on for a second, Ross. Hold on for a second. I got a few more people before I get to you real quick. I got you, Ross. Give me 1 second. Did that help, Latoya?
Yes, it helped a lot. Thank you so much, guys.
I'm gonna follow you because I want to see. I want to see your growth. So you have at least one accountability partner on this side where I'm gonna be pushing you. So you got a big brother on each side.
Thank you. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Real quick, mother of, I think you got it as Dot. Dot, what's up, lady? You got a question?
Hello, everyone. Mother of Social Dragons here. How are you? Thank you for hosting this marvelous room. Big social media marketing fan, been in business for 10 years. My question is, what do you guys predict for what's about to happen in the social media space in 2021 and beyond in terms of where we should be investing our time?
No predictions, but I can tell you the time you invest in video is going to have a high level of legacy in your brand building. So if you're not thinking about video branding, you're missing the whole aspect of what can be done, right? Because we can bring some real context and some clarity of who we are. And when you are willing to put yourself out there in video, you begin to attract your ideal client. There's no longer chasing. So I don't know what new platform is going to be popping up or who's going to be at the top. I really don't get it, right? But we do know every platform is nurturing the attention or holding attention at a high level. And video is the highest consumed content. So as long as you play in that field, it doesn't matter what pops up, you'll win.
1000%, James. It doesn't matter what the platform is. You got to do what aligns with your strengths and weaknesses and what you want to do. If you literally can't stand the thought of being on video, there's other options. Clubhouse, podcast, blog, writing blogs on LinkedIn or something. Like, you don't have to do video, but you really should. You really should. But you have to do what aligns with your strengths and weaknesses. So pick what you're excited about. Pick which platform or platforms that you're like, I love doing this. I get it. I seem to connect with people here. Those are the right answers, and just do it consistently.
So if I wanted to start a video strategy in 2021, what would be like the first 3 videos you would recommend me to create?
Your first video should be an introduction video. It's top video you need to put in there, because you can't educate till you entertain, right? And to entertain requires the attention to be held. So your very first video at any point, whether you're talking about where you have things like YouTube, you can pin your intro video. Facebook, you can pin your video at the top of your business page. Of course, LinkedIn offers a video component now. Those channels that you can actually pin the videos when people come to those pages, and there's a strategy behind it too. There's a powerful technique behind that after you do the video. But the video in itself helps people understand who you are. And then when you get inside the page side or the advertising side, let's say Facebook, strategies behind why we do the video or the welcome video is because we can build audiences from people that come to our page, which is everything, right? We do know that. If you don't know, all the search engines use spiders. It interrupts the audience building. It can kind of mess up those numbers, right? But when you put a video there, we have different frequencies that we can build these audiences for, which is like watch time and percentage time. And the power with these platforms is not just the audience that we can build and the attention being our strongest currency, but the retargeting aspect when we start to spend money, right? Because money is the amplifier. So, the very first video should be a welcome video, and then you can get into anything. Let's say if you're selling real estate, your market, your community reviews, your market, your community highlights, your market updates. You get into things like that later down the process, but that introduction video is crucial for most of the platforms. And then, of course, like I said, just depends on what your industry is in reference to what it is. But you can't educate till you entertain.
Thank you so much.
You're very welcome. I see Monica down there. Monica, what's up, lady?
Hey y'all, so I was in the room yesterday and I got a lot of valuable information, and I hope to implement this into my daily or every other day routine. But Zach mentioned earlier about 7 days time frame for, like, if you don't post within 7 days, you kind of lose all the people or the ability to get the attention of the people that you did get on your last post. Is there a conversion rate like that with Instagram, as far as, I basically want to know how often I should be posting pictures, actually post, be it videos, pictures, or whatever. How often should I be using the feed feature, or is just posting stories daily more important?
All of the above. In reference to pictures, I think Zach had a really cool touch point that he follows, and I prefer to let him to take on that because he's killing it. I'm heavy in Instagram on the paid side. The organic side, you guys go to my Instagram page. My Instagram page is terrible. That shit is bad, right? Because I don't give the attention to it, right? But on the paid side, yeah, I'll kill it every time. So, but I understand the process of what I'm doing. So he has a very, I would love to let Zach or if Justin know, but he has an excellent touch point that he's using where on the organic side of Instagram, he has a very, very strong reach, engagement, and of course his followers are real. They're not fictitious, right? So, but keep in mind, Instagram does require a lot of touching. So 3-4 times a day. That story aspect is huge. I know he preaches very big on using the reel, getting out there. We've seen some very good engagement from his reels.
Before Zach hops in here, if you guys are on Instagram, you should be using reels. If you're not, they are gold right now. Instagram is pushing them super high on everyone's feeds and on the Explore page. That is something that you should be doing if you have not yet started. But yeah, so this is basically Clubhouse. I had posted the comment from Carrie earlier that said, thank you for walking me in. So again, if you are looking for an invite to Clubhouse and have not yet gotten one, a lot of people are out of them. So I'm on the app, but I'm out of invites. So what I always tell people to do is find someone they know that's on the app and basically sign up, right? So download the app, get your username. Okay. And then at that point, it's going to ping anyone that's in contacts and say, hey, so-and-so wants to join Clubhouse. Do you want to let them in? And then you can let them in. So that's how you get into the app. I would even if you don't think you're going to use this, which you may or may not, from a branding perspective, I would hop in and secure your username. So for those of y'all that know me, we have everything under Move Me to Texas. So I hopped in and I got that. And I wasn't even really planning on doing anything with it. I was like, oh, it's an invite-only app, whatever. But I definitely think that there's some value that can be added by using it. So yeah, those are my 2 cents. But yeah, I mean, hop in, download the app, and play around with it a little bit, and we'll see where it goes. It's definitely taken off over the past week and a half, and yeah, we shall see.
You're using, whether it's Reels, IGTV, stories. And on your other question, stories. So on any platform, what I'm going to say is true. But now we're talking about Instagram. So specifically on Instagram, the platforms always, the algorithm on any social media platform always favors the latest introduced features. So right now, that's Reels with Instagram. So if you use Reels, you are going to be, your content is going to be shown to the maximum number of people. And after that, yes, it's stories and IGTV. IGTV is actually higher. So like since the feed was the first one that was introduced, yes, so if you don't pay that much attention to the feed, that's okay. So you are doing the good thing with the stories. Just make sure that when you use stories, you are using the interactive elements, just like polls, and then again in a meaningful way, so that you are signaling to the algorithm that your audience is engaging with you, because it's all about the engagement on Instagram.
Perfect. Thank you so much, guys.
You're very welcome. Want to do one more with Andre, and let's just reset the room real quick. What's up, lady?
Hey, how's it going?
You know you could have booked the call me. What are you doing on here?
Right. First, I just wanted to share, I wanted to make a comment first. And one of the things that I have been doing that I actually have learned from James' group that's been helpful is because early on it was a new video, and I tried to do the video where I would pre-record it, but the editing part of it was so overwhelming to me. And so I learned to do the live videos. And so I'll do live on Facebook and then share it, but also go live on YouTube at the same time. So I'm kind of killing 2 birds with 1 stone. And I find that to be very helpful on both platforms. And I tend to get actually, like a lot of connections built up even on YouTube channel, being able to do that. But my question over on Instagram is about hashtags. And I do post hashtags, but I'm wondering how often.
So I got a question. What if no one on your contact list has Clubhouse? So in that case, you can get onto the waiting list. And that's basically what I did until someone let me in. But otherwise, I posted earlier today that I had some invites. I'll continue to post as I do, but you should see people. So like when I say contact list, that's like in my phone, people that are my contacts. So there's plenty of people that I talk to on a very regular basis on Instagram and on Facebook and on social that I don't have their phone number in my phone, right? Because we talk through social, we call each other through Instagram, things like that, like say another agent in another market. So my advice to you would be to check on Facebook, engage with people you know, and then get added into their contact list in their phone prior to them sending you an invite to Clubhouse. So that's my best advice. Again, if you guys have any questions that or topics you would like to see covered, I'm going to be hosting rooms in Clubhouse for the rest of the month with professionals in the real estate industry. So let me know.
So your hashtag strategy is extremely important. And to your question, so you need to have a core hashtag, a number of core hashtags that you are always using, so that the algorithm really knows what you're about and which audience you serve. But you need to have different sets of 30 hashtags, and you should absolutely be using all 30. Please don't believe anyone who says that you are, you should be using less. So, use all 30 hashtags. But make yourself, let's say 3 sets of the 30 hashtags that you alternate with your main, let's say 10 hashtags always in all of those 3 sets, So the reason you want to alternate and not use the exact same 30 hashtags is because, there are so many bots on Instagram, or a lot of people who are automating, their, content. Instagram really wants to fight those bots and people who are really using outside scheduling content, tools. So Instagram really wants you to be on the platform. And the way it knows that you are on the platform is that you are really not posting at the exact same time. Like, if you keep on posting at 8 p.m. every single day, Instagram might mistaken you as a bot, and it can really, block you. You can use your account. Same thing goes for the hashtag. So when you asked, whether you should be using the exact same hashtags, I would say you should have, like I said, do yourself 3 different sets, and do not, if you use the exact same set over and over and over again, Instagram might mistaken you as a bot, so do not do that. But make sure that you have your core hashtags and, keep on teaching the algorithm what you're about.
Does that
answer your question?
Yes, thank you for that.
And
appreciate you holding it down, James. How you doing, my man?
All is well. Hey, Zach, real quick. Your frequency on your hashtags. Can you give it to them? A few people asked about it.
Sure. I think it's the best.
So yeah, I just hopped out of that room, but that is Clubhouse, a quick overview of it. If y'all have any questions, drop them in the comments below. I will be on Facebook later today, but hope you all are well and you are safe and you're having a great 2021 so far. And I look forward to hopefully seeing y'all in Clubhouse. See you later.